Hi everybody and welcome back to our channel. It's 𝗪𝗓𝗧𝗧 here, the founder of Outsourcing Angel, and on this video again I have my special guest 𝗟𝗘𝗧𝗏, who is my beautiful client as well as she runs 𝗏𝗏𝗧𝗏. Tell us a little bit about yourself actually. We actually didn't introduce you properly before. Tell us more about 𝗏𝗏𝗧𝗏 and why did you start that business?
Yeah, so 𝗏𝗏𝗧𝗏, we target B2B service-based businesses and we help them with their social media marketing. So that can be anything from setting up a social media strategy to managing the day-to-day running of their accounts, as well as social media advertising and things like training, speaking engagements and stuff as well.
Awesome. And in today's video, we want to talk specifically about LinkedIn marketing and how you can grow your business with LinkedIn, but how you don't have to do it all and use a VA for it. So Jade, for me, I got into LinkedIn not that long ago and I really regret it because I wish I was on there earlier because I'm a B2B business. How did you feel about LinkedIn and when did you get into LinkedIn?
Yeah, well, I'm exactly the same. Like I said, my target audience is B2B, so it kind of made sense that I was active on that platform, and I'd been on it for a while and been active for clients, but hadn't actually been focusing on it for myself until recently as well.
So LinkedIn is not just a resume, it's literally like your own web page, right? So you can put your photo and put your whole thing on there and it's free. What other benefit would you say LinkedIn have?
Yeah, definitely. And it's like also a search engine that comes up in search results. So by having like a professional profile on there, often if people are Googling your name, whether that be clients, potential employers, you're still going to be coming up in the search results for LinkedIn.
Yeah. So let's talk about that main web page because we say that profile is so important. Yeah. What are the key things that you should look out for?
Yeah. So your profile is super important because it's kind of like your personal brand. And so one of the first things that's really important to do is to have a professional profile image. You'll be amazed by how many people don't have an image at all. And when people try and connect with me personally, and they don't have an image, I don't accept them because it can look like a spam account or it can look like you've got something to hide.
Yes.
So really important to have an image, but one that's professional. It's not like Facebook where you might have a selfie at the pub.
Yeah.
It's definitely...
or your six-pack or something.
Yeah. You want to have a professional image like you're going to a job interview because it is a professional audience. So definitely have an image. And then also there's a cover image that you can have. So you can use that space to kind of highlight, maybe it's a speaking engagement or something where you're in action, or it could just simply be a really nice branded graphic which kind of highlights your key services and who you help.
Yeah.
And then one of the other key things is you've got your name and then you've also got your headline under your name. So the headline under your name, you can talk about who you help, how you serve, how you serve them. And then also one of Lynn's hot tips.
Yeah.
I'll let you share that one.
So where you put your first name and surname, normally people just put, let's say Lynn and then Podetti. Now, if Jade was to tag me in a post, say, at 𝗪𝗓𝗧𝗏, and no one will really know what do I actually do for a living. And so one little hack, I'm not sure where I got it from, is that in the surname, I actually changed it to Podetti, but I also put in my title. So I'm known as the outsourcing expert, let's say. So when you're tagging me, it actually says 𝗪𝗓𝗧𝗏 outsourcing expert. So if someone sees me tagged, they know straight away, oh, outsourcing expert, and then check me out there.
Yeah, I mean, it's a great one. Like I've got social media in mind. So people already know what you're doing without having to look at your profile.
Yeah. And then the next kind of area that's important is your about. What do you do with your about area?
Yeah, so that's another really great space where you can kind of expand on what you've already put in your headline. So you can talk about who you serve, how you can help them, some of the key things in your business. If you've got any kind of things that you want to highlight, like lead magnets or upcoming trainings, you can use that space, and also how people can connect with you. So really a great summary, but really try and keep it client-centric. You don't want to talk about all about you. You want to be talking to your target audience.
Yeah. And then if you've got any videos or photos or portfolios or samples, just use it there and attach it all, right? And that just gives you more credibility and people get to know you more.
Yeah, there's a great featured section where you can use video testimonials. I know Lynn's got a great intro video on hers. You can feature, if you're already active on LinkedIn, you've been writing articles, you can feature them there as well. So really just trying to put as much information out there as possible.
Yeah, because once you put everything there, then if you add people, they don't need to even know who you are, but they open your profile and they're like, okay, she looks legitimate. She's got so much credibility. Okay, I accept, without even having to say, introduce myself as, why you should connect with me.
Yes, yeah. And another important section is your experience section. So It's important to try and put your job titles and a little summary of what you were doing in each role, particularly the ones that are most relevant to what you're doing now. Doesn't need to be a big like War and Peace section, but it can focus on like your key achievements and who you were serving in those roles.
And build up your testimonial. So there's a recommendation area there. You can always ask your past clients or friends to write you the testimonial. And yeah, one way is to also give people testimonials so that they also, if they like you, they will give one back. And because at the end of the day, even on a website, we would always check what other people say about the company, right? So LinkedIn is the same, would you say?
Yeah, totally. And you can do the same with the skills and endorsement sections as well. So you can be giving endorsements to other people for their key skills, and then hopefully they'll return the favor to you.
Cool. And you know, one thing I got the VA to do for my profile, or not one, a few things, is designing the banner. Because I knew I was featured in a lot of the different media news magazines online. So I actually got her to find them all. Because I knew I'm on there, but I just thought it's easier if you could gather it. And so they end up finding it all and uploading it to my profile.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah. Okay, the next thing is it's a social media channel. So it's your opportunity to share who you are and your expertise. So let's talk about the content part.
Yeah, so content's a really important point on LinkedIn, and it's a great opportunity because unlike other social media platforms, the LinkedIn algorithm is still kind of favoring engagement as opposed to advertising dollars. So, and also it's such a big platform. There's a lot of people that are on there, but they're not even creating content. So there's a bigger opportunity to be seen by your target audience. So creating content regularly is really important.
Yeah. And so as a VA, I remember I used to have a VA even helping me, especially he was already interested in personal development. So it made the job easier where he created some of the gist of the content, and all I did was edit.
Yes. Yeah, that's a great thing that you can get your VA to do. So I do something similar actually, where I'll come up with themes for each day to help me come up with content ideas. So it might be like, on one day you're talking about tips and hacks, on another day you're kind of talking about a relatable personal story, or another one it could be FAQs or statistics. But by having kind of themes, it's a lot easier to come up with content. And then the VA can kind of do a first draft of posts, or they can even just come up with topic ideas, however you prefer to work.
Yeah, and then when it comes to content, there's text version, there's photos, there's videos. And a VA could use Canva or some sort of video editing to help you with the content production, Yeah,
and they can also post it for you on your behalf. So consistency is key. So trying to come up with a calendar of when you're going to be posting and what you're going to be saying, and then get the VA to help you execute.
And now let's talk about the important part, which is the engagement part, the outreach, because there's no point in creating content and then just sitting there waiting for people to like you. What do you do?
Yeah, so you need to be kind of a bit proactive in trying to find people and engaging with their content as well. So reaching out on LinkedIn has a great search functionality. So you can search by things like title, company, industry, and you can create your own kind of list of people that you want to reach out to that would be your target audience. And then you can kind of proactively connect with them and proactively engage with their content, which your VA can help with.
Yeah. So even gathering the list of potential leads and stuff, it takes a long time. So my VA kind of uses Sales Navigator, puts them in the list, because we put categories like clients or like leads, or even potential groups of target audience, and put them in a list first.
Yes, definitely. And then you can go through and make sure you're happy with the list, and then they can do the next step, which is kind of outreach.
Connection first.
Connection, then pre-engaging with them, and then also kind of going out to them with scripts and things like that.
Yes, so as a business owner, you work with them to come up with the script, the sequence of script, so that they could just help you with sending it out.
And it's really important on LinkedIn. I'm sure if you're already active on there, that we've all had these people trying to connect with us and just like selling straight away. And it's such a turn off. So you really don't want to do that. You kind of just want to build a relationship with somebody first and reach out to them, connect with them, and then slowly kind of nurture that relationship and ask permission for you to be able to send content. Don't just assume that they want to receive it.
So as you can see with LinkedIn, there's just so much opportunity because there's just millions and millions of users in there. It's so important to focus on only the things that you should do, which is coming up with content ideas or value adding knowledge that your VA won't know. But other than that, what will the VA do for the clients?
So the rest of the execution the VA can do for you. So they can do all that kind of engagement, and you can create like processes and things like that on who you want to connect with, what you want to say to them, and they can just kind of follow that process for you.
Yeah. So how do we all work? Well, Jade is perfect for you if you need to know, like, where do I go from here? You know, what's my strategy? Who's my target audience? What should I say on, you know, my profile? You know, what is my action step? Because once you have that strategy, then it's easy to hire a VA to work with. But of course, if you also don't want to deal with a VA and you just want everything done, then Jade is your woman there. And yeah, do you want to say anything else before we end the video?
Yeah, like Lynn said, we can work however you like. We can help you train your VA, or we can kind of do it all for you. But definitely, I really recommend trying to start with a strategy so you are not wasting your time.
Yes. Well, we're both on LinkedIn. We're very active on there. We share valuable content. I know she does with a lot of these cool new tools that I haven't never heard of because she's the woman around social media specifically. So do connect with Jade. And yeah, I'm also on LinkedIn. But thank you so much for watching this video. We've got some more free downloads in the description below. But if you're new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe and press the bell button. And thanks so much, guys.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Thanks for your help.